Hey everyone, welcome to Central Kids TV. I'm Cassandra.
And I'm Kim.
Kim, what are you eating? We're filming right now.
Well, I'm hungry. I didn't have time for breakfast. And kids, remember, it's important to eat a good breakfast every day. It gives you energy to have grit throughout the day.
Yeah, but what are you eating?
What do you think I'm eating? It's grits, because grits give you grit.
Okay, but you don't need to eat grits to have grit. Grit is refusing to give up when life gets hard. Kim, do you think I have grit?
No.
What do you mean no?
But you know who does?
Who?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? What do you mean?
Well, the guys kept coming after him and his friends. And all he wanted to do was be able to go to school and have a normal year. But things got tough. And then tougher. But Spider-Man, he never gave up.
Okay, yeah. I guess you're right. Spider-Man has grit.
And the last movie, it ended in a cliffhanger.
It did?
Yes. Well, Spider-Man was all alone.
Okay.
No family. No friends. Nothing. You have no idea what's going to happen next. Is he going to be okay? Will he be able to go to school?
I don't know.
Will he make new friends?
Yeah, well, gosh, that really is a cliffhanger.
Yes. If you want grit, be like a superhero. That's what I do. It works for me. I can do pretty much anything I want.
Wow.
I know, I'm pretty incredible, huh?
Yeah, okay, really incredible, Kim.
I need some coffee to go with my grits. Would you like some?
No, thanks, Kim. Remember, we're in the middle of a show right now.
Well, it's just over there. It's right over there on the counter. I'll be right back.
Will Kim make it to the counter to get her coffee? Find out next on Kim Gets Coffee.
What was that?
I don't know.
Faced with uncertainty and bewilderment, will Kim even take another step? Find out on Kim Gets Coffee.
I don't like this. I don't think I'm gonna go.
Yeah, well, what happened to grit? All that stuff that you were talking about, right?
Well, now I'm terrified.
There's this disembodied voice is only asking what will happen next. Do we ever know what's going to happen next at any moment in our lives?
Well, no.
Well, right. You need to push through, my friend, and have grit. You can do it. I believe in you.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna take a step now.
Oh! Look! I did it!
Will Kim make it to the counter for her coffee or face certain doom? Find out on Kim Gets Coffee.
You can do it, Kim.
Okay.
Go. You got this. You did it!
Can Kim take a sip of coffee without spilling it on herself? Find out on...
Yeah, I know. Kim Gets Coffee.
You can do it. You can do it.
I think so. I can take a sip, not spilling.
See, you did it! All right, Kim! I did it! Oh,
My gosh! I'm sorry. Did I get coffee on you?
Okay, I think it's time for the story before the story, guys. Here we go.
A story before the story.
Today, we're in the second book of the Old Testament, Exodus.
God created everyone and everything, but people turned away from God.
Still, God made a plan to bless the whole world through Abraham and Sarah's family. Their great-grandson Joseph was sold into slavery in Egypt.
But after many hard years, Joseph was made second in command of Egypt and saved his whole family from starving.
Over the years, Joseph's family, the Israelites, grew and grew.
Until the Egyptian king, Pharaoh, got scared.
And that's where we begin today, in the book of Exodus with the Egyptian king, Pharaoh. And Pharaoh was scared.
Why?
Well, there were so many Israelites, he thought they might join the Egyptian enemies and take over Egypt. So, Pharaoh forced all the Israelites, all the Hebrews, into slavery.
Slavery? Mm-hmm. Like owned by someone, no freedom?
Yeah.
They can't do what they want to?
Exactly. Slaves had no freedom and are forced to work hard day and night. It's a terrible life. And that's the way it was for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. And during that time, the Israelites had kids, and their kids had kids, and their kids had kids, and there were a lot of Israelites. So things went from bad to worse.
Well, what happened? Tell me, what happened?
Pharaoh made a brand new law. He ordered every baby boy to be,
To be what? What?
killed.
No! Did you say killed?
Yes, it was so sad. It says so. It's in the Bible, and it says that he had the baby boys thrown into the Nile River. This was terrible news.
I thought God had promised to bless the whole world through the Israelites.
Yes, he did. But not only were they enslaved, they were also in danger of being completely wiped out. And in the middle of all this, a woman named Jochebed and her husband found out they were pregnant and going to have a baby.
That's so exciting!
Right? If the baby was going to be a girl, then they could celebrate.
Yes.
But
Don't say it. Don't.
it was a baby boy.
No! That poor little baby boy, their mom and dad.
But they weren't going to give up that easily. The family, including their daughter Miriam, worked hard together to hide the new baby boy. For 3 entire months, they kept the birth a secret. And that couldn't have been easy. I mean, babies are,
They're noisy.
Yeah.
They cry like all the time. And they're gross. They're diapers.
Stinky.
Oh.
I know. They couldn't keep him a secret anymore. So they came up with a plan. Jochebed wove a basket out of tall grass and coated it with tar.
Oh, so it would float.
And she was determined to save her baby. But that meant a very risky and creative move. She placed her baby boy in the basket, took him down to the river. Then she also brought her daughter Miriam along. She placed the basket with her baby in it in the tall grass of the Nile River.
I mean, why would they do that? There are alligators in the Nile.
Well, maybe she figured this was a place no one would come, or maybe she knew it was the favorite bathing spot of Pharaoh's daughter. And sure enough, Pharaoh's daughter came down to the river to bathe. She spotted the basket and had one of her attendants bring it to her. When she looked in the basket, what do you think she saw?
A baby boy!
Yeah, she felt so sorry for this little boy who was all alone in the world. She decided to make this child her own.
Then what happened?
Well, remember, Miriam was there too. She had stayed close by and watched everything unfold. Her baby brother was crying and crying. So Miriam gathered every ounce of courage she had and spoke to the Pharaoh's daughter. She offered to get one of the Hebrew women to take care of the baby for her. And what? And she agreed. And guess who Miriam brought to the Pharaoh's daughter to take care of this baby boy?
You don't mean you mean...
Yes, it was her mom, the baby's mom. She got to be with her baby boy. And when the baby boy grew up, she took him to live in the palace with the Pharaoh's daughter. And the Pharaoh's daughter named this baby Moses, a word that meant to draw out.
Is that because, she drew him out of the water? where the
Exactly.
alligators were?
Exactly, yeah.
That's amazing. Moses' family, they never gave up.
Nope.
They held on even when they didn't know what to do.
And when Moses gets even older, he leads the Hebrews out of Egypt and slavery.
I bet Moses' parents had no idea who their son would become.
You're probably right. It just shows that being unsure how something will turn out doesn't mean you shouldn't keep trying to find a way to do what is right. Plus, we have a Savior in Jesus who knows how everything will turn out. If there's anything we can follow when times are difficult or unsure, it's Him. When you don't know what to do, ask for help. Talk to God or a parent or even a friend.
And we can also think about how we can follow Jesus. We can start by loving God and loving others, whether it's a friendship in trouble or a fight with your parents.
Or getting a cup of coffee.
You can hold on.
God will be with you, even when things get messy. So, here's the big idea. Hold on, even when you don't know what to do. That's how grit grows.
See you all next week on Central Kids TV.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Hey, Kim?
Yeah?
You could get me a cup of coffee. I mean, my coffee's just right over there on the counter, too. I could really use some.
You want me to walk over there and get your coffee?
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah.
Uh,
You got great.
okay.
Thanks, Kim. Awesome.